Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Deciphering Abraham. Today's episode is on a topic that can be pretty difficult to understand and comprehend. This episode specifically is about controlling other people. Or in other words, is that healthy or not? When we're trying to control other people, it's because we're trying to get a certain result. And we're going to talk about if that's healthy or not and how to navigate this, especially in relationships. So let's dive right in to what Abraham says. Today I'm reading again from the book The Vortex. This is by Jerry and Esther Hicks. And what I'm doing is I'm reading a passage here and deciphering it because sometimes it can be difficult to understand what they're saying. A lot of the times it's just because it's such high level knowledge. So I'm going to do my best to help you guys understand what they're saying and see if we can help each other out. Okay, so in this book, The Vortex, I am on page 50, and I'm just going to read a small passage here. This section is called, Can We Influence Animals or Only Control Them? Okay, but I'm going to specifically use this towards people and relationships, but it does apply to animals, objects, and everything. So let's take a quick read and see what they say. So it starts off with Jerry asking Abraham a question. Jerry's question is, can humans influence the other living things on the planet? Or do humans only have control over them? Like breaking or controlling a horse. Abraham's response: control never proves to be satisfying for the one attempting the control or the one being controlled, because both controlling others and being controlled by others are unnatural to man and beast. Very interesting. Being controlled or trying to control is unnatural to man or beast. What is natural is to be in alignment with your higher self, with source, with God, however you want to define that, with the universe, with love. At the end of the day, we can't control anyone or anything except ourselves. With ourselves, the only thing we can control is the thoughts that we think, how we behave, how we treat others. The reason this subject is so important, because if you can master this subject with trust and faith, you can truly start to manifest miracles in your life. But you have to be open and willing to allow things in your life to change in ways that you would never expect. And I'll give you an example. Let's say you're in a relationship. You're a male and you have a female partner, you have a girlfriend. And let's say you want your girlfriend to be a certain way, but she just isn't. She acts in certain ways that you don't like because those ways are not pleasing to you. And so you're trying to change that person to get them to be what you want them to be. That would be trying to control the person to make them behave in a way that makes you feel good. That's not the right way to go about this. So let's say you're in this relationship. Instead, what's natural for us at our root is to allow other people to be who they are and you love them anyway. It's okay to have a desire for maybe someone who acts the way that you want them to behave. Let's take an extreme example. Let's say you're this guy and you're this girl. Well, you're not this girl. You're a guy and you have this girlfriend like we were talking about. And this girlfriend is doing something that would be normally considered inappropriate in a relationship. Let's say she's going out with other people and doing things that are not faithful to you as the guy. It's okay to have a desire to be in a relationship with someone who treats you good, who is faithful to you and is committed to the relationship. You can't force that other person to be committed to you. You can't control them to be committed to you. but you can change the way that you behave. And you have the desire for the faithful relationship. So rather than trying to force that person to change, you draw back, accept that person for who they are, and allow the universe to morph everything for you. Remember, action does not create manifestation. Your energy, your vibration is what creates manifestation. When you're in a high vibrational place, you'll take action from that place, which plays a role, but it all starts from within. So what the universe may do is it may take that partner who is not being faithful and remove them from your life and bring somebody else in who will match your desire. So letting go is a big deal here. You have to let go in order to allow the universe to bring what is best for you and what your desires are. You have to let go. You have to allow that person to behave the way that they behave. With their behavior, you can define your desire, what you want. So I want to be in a faithful, healthy relationship with someone who treats me good, who is faithful, honest, and respects and values the relationship. That person may go away. So instead of trying to control that person and make that person you're in the relationship with now change, allow them to be who they are. And allow the universe to work its magic to give you what you want. And it could come in multiple ways. That person that you are in a relationship, maybe it's because you are in love with them and you're obsessed with them and you want it to be that person. If you get yourself in alignment, a lot of times those people will change. But it's all upon your alignment with God, source, the universe, whatever you want to call it. When you get into alignment, now you have to let go of the outcome. If your desire for something is making you miserable, you're not in alignment. If your desire for something makes you feel good when you think about it, you're in alignment. People misunderstand desire a lot of the time and say desire is bad. Well, it's only bad because when you think about your desire, you feel bad. So instead of trying to control that person, allow them to be who they are and allow the universe to just do its thing. Find your inner self. Find your inner peace. Like Kung Fu Panda. Really good message actually in that movie. Because when you find your inner peace per se, when you're in alignment, miracles happen. You can do things that seem, your life seems, it's like, how could this happen? It's a miracle. So allow that person to be who they are. Don't try to control people. Allow them to be who they are. Only try to control yourself. And this goes with all relationships. For example, I have my kids. Now I have to have rules for my kids. There has to be order in my house. And so, hey guys, it's time to do this. It's time to do this. But you really want to try to take the approach of being in alignment and influencing rather than controlling. Now, there's a tipping point when you're turning into controlling. And, our kids need to be respectful and obedient to us as parents, but we can't control it. Be the person that people want to follow. Be the person that people want to help because your vibration is so high. People want to be around you and do things for you. When you're that type of person, everything is just so much easier. When you feel you need to control and force people, you're just going to push them away. It's okay to have desires. Just don't try to control the circumstance. Allow the universe to do what it does. And regarding pets, like he says in here, it's the same thing with all living things. Don't try to force your pet to be a certain way. Allow it to be what it is. And maybe that pet will leave your life and the universe will bring you a pet who matches your desires, who is, playful and a nice pet who likes to lick you and show you love. Maybe the other pet wasn't that type of person, and it's not going to change because you can't take the agency from other people or things. You have to allow them to be what they are. Now, I've learned this the hard way myself. I'm divorced. I used to be married, and I couldn't control the behaviors of the other person. Now, I was really unbalanced back then myself. And now I look back and I go, wow, it's no wonder that person freaking... It's no wonder we divorced. But at one point, at some point, you just have to stop trying to control the circumstance and just allow things to be what they are. And when you do, you can finally start attracting people into your life and having harmonious relationships that are beneficial and meaningful. I hope this video is helpful for you guys. This is why meditating can be so powerful, because when you meditate, the trick is to let go of everything. So meditating is a really good technique. It's a really good way to let go of that control and to put yourself more into trust that God or the universe is going to take care of you and do what's best for you. And allow yourself to find peace and happiness without the need to control. Find it from within. Go meditate. Guys, I really do hope this is helpful for you. That's why I make these videos. I'm trying to share information so that we can spread it, because this is specifically a topic that I had struggled with a lot. And it's taken me a long time to learn this, and there's always still work to do. We never know. We don't know. And there's always more to learn. So stay open-minded and go out there and try to just love everything for what it is and allow the universe to bless you. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I don't know what that was. The thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.